Good afternoon and welcome, everyone. Bienvenidos a todos and buenas tardes. Welcome to a community dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shearer, and I am the Spiritual Director and Founding Minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. Today is Saturday, May 30th, and we're continuing with our annual theme, which is 2020 Spiritual Vision. The topic for this month has been Listen to Your Heart. And today's topic is These Hands. Each week we open with a spiritual practice called affirmative prayer, also known as spiritual mind treatment. This is a powerful tool and a practical tool that shifts our consciousness so that we are open and available to accept the good that is already present. It aligns our thoughts with our good. So let's move into today's service with intention, as we do each week, with a reading from the Creative Thought magazine. Today, I'll be reading from May 31st, 2014. Spiritual mind treatment is always done in the first person, so I invite you to close your eyes and to take these words as your own, if you so choose. Today, I affirm consciously. As I center myself in this moment, I recognize that God is all there is, and joy fills my being. As I look around my world, the blessings are present and obvious. No matter the seeming appearances of events, I know that God remains absolute. The ever-constant presence is me. Everywhere, I am in the presence and of the presence. It is omnipresence. As I focus on sacred presence, the circumstances I may face are not faced alone. I take this moment to remember who and what I am, a manifestation of the divine here as me. I am made in the image and likeness of God, so I am divine love, peace, power, and perfection. Freedom is my birthright. Boundless, I dare to think big. I choose to feel worthy of good in all its forms. I am lifted, nurtured, and sustained by benevolence beyond my comprehension. In this consciousness, I remember to reach out and ask, how may I serve today? Confidently, I embrace this belief, and joy fills my being. Today, I allow the day to be filled with wisdom and the remembering of God in everything. My gratitude expands. It is done. I let go, allowing its full fruition. Thank you, Spirit. And so it is. And that was written by Reverend Anne Ahokangas from Waterloo, Ontario. So let's review, as we do each week, our purpose, vision, and mission statements. Our purpose is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. This is supported by our vision, which is to educate and support each other so we can create the life we desire that works for us right now. And we do this by means of our mission, which is to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. At this time, I'd like to welcome everyone, including those that are new to our teaching or here to the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. Please know that each and every one of you is welcome here, and we value each and every one of you as well. Here, we teach a philosophy called the science of mind. It's a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom, but it is never more purposeful and meaningful as it is today and every day going forward. We offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth, and we honor diversity in all aspects so that we can see and appreciate the great oneness that already exists everywhere and within everyone. When Dr. Ernest Holmes founded this teaching in the 1920s, he studied both Eastern and Western spiritual texts to create the science of mind, which focuses on the individual use of our thoughts and this powerful thing called the mind. Each week, we offer a service with an inspirational message. And I can't say how inspiring this message is today to me, and I hope to all of you. Normally, this would be done at a restaurant in downtown Puerto Vallarta, but since we're still here in isolation and in our home, in the safeness of our home, I welcome you to my living room by Zoom. But we look forward to meeting you and serving you and supporting our local mom and pop style restaurant downtown, where we can have some time for conversation afterwards and to enjoy some good Mexican home style cooking. So more information will be posted or continue to be posted as updates progress on either our website or on our Facebook account. So as soon as we have word that we are able to safely social gather without the use of a mask, then we'll be moving back into the community. So if you have any questions in the meantime, you can either post them here online or send me an email and I'll be sure to respond to you. So let's have a quick look at what we've been discussing this month. In the first week, we talked about the seed of the soul, recognizing that inner power and presence that is our true nature and inseparable from the divine. Being consciously aware and realizing that we have dominion over our own lives. The second week, we talked about listening to our heart. Recognizing that voice of our heart is the wisdom and guidance of the divine. It is forever speaking, guiding, and imparting into, through, and as us. The following week, we talked about the great work of our life, finding our dharma, our passion, our purpose in life, and uncovering our gifts, talents, and treasures, our contribution to the world. Last week, we talked about the path made clear, which is a surrendering and an opening up to that divine guidance. So this week, we are going to be discussing what is mine to do. What actions am I to take right now to live my call, my life purpose? And as I was saying it earlier, this talk seems more and more relevant each day. So it has a lot of meaning to me, and I hope to you as well. So I'd like to start today with a quote from Saint Teresa of Avila. She says, "Christ has no body now but yours, no hands, no feet on earth but yours. Yours are the eyes through which he looks compassion on this world. Yours are the feet with which he walks to do good. Yours are the hands through which he blesses all the world. Yours are the hands, yours are the feet, yours are the eyes, you are his body. Christ has no body now on earth but yours. What more fitting time than now to stand up, to speak up, and to do what is ours? There is no better time than now for each of us to take the responsibility to make this a world that works for everyone. So let's get started. Dr. Ernest Holmes clearly stated that the birth of the soul into the light of spirit is an awakening to the realization that God has been with us all the time, all along. There we are, the sons of God, the daughters of God. Not in the hereafter, but in the now. It is our true nature. We are the one and only unique expression of spirit, and we are all here to embody this truth and to wake up to our divinity. We are here to stop playing small and to step up into our biggest self for God and for the universal good for all. So now let's take a deeper look with these 3 key points. We're here for something more than just mere survival. There is an unseen connection between our higher wisdom heart and our humanness. And know that this is possible. And with the use of these tools that we have been given, we can accomplish this. So as I said, we're not here to merely survive. The world is not a waiting room to sit and do nothing until we reach some far off heaven. We are not here to sit and record the events that are going on around us. We are here to create and to immerse in the ever expanding good that heaven is within us, through our words, our deeds, and actions. It's time to do something. This ever expanding good is not only for ourselves, but for everyone all around us, for all of us. We need to show up, stand up with love and kindness toward each other and to ourselves. Dr. Ernest Holmes says this: we cannot enter this gate of good with a sword in our hands. And that's from the Science of Mind textbook. It is the bridge from our wisdom heart to our humanness that takes us beyond the knowledgeable and connects us with all things. It's from this place of knowingness that we begin to surrender to the sacredness and the wholeness of all life. It is from this place that we embody love and to begin to understand that part of the wholeness is the realization that above all else, we are the beloved. We are the truth keepers. Raymond Charles Barker says this: all creation starts with desire. God desired self-expression, and the cosmos was born. The desire of your heart are the possibilities that can be manifested in your experience. And that's from the power of decision. So ask yourself, what do I truly want to be in this lifetime? What can I do? And what do I want to experience? I think I can say without a doubt, we all want peace. So we must be peace. We all want love. So we must be love. We must be willing to give love freely and unconditionally, and to be open to receive that love. We must make use of the tools we have been given as human beings, as the human race, starting with our beautiful mind. A mind to contemplate love, to meditate on peace, and to embody the oneness of all. And of course, we need a physical body to experience life in this world. We have our five senses to see, to hear, to feel, to taste, and to touch. We have a mouth to speak words of love. We have hands to take action and to be of service to others. What better opportunity than now to do this? So if you'd like to just close your eyes for a moment and hear these words as if they were written today. I want to read you the words from the song written by Jewel Gilcher and Patrick Leonard, which was sang by Jewel in 1995. It's called Hands. If I could tell the world just one thing, it would be that we're all okay, and not to worry, because worry is wasteful and useless in times like these. I will not be made useless. I won't be idle with despair. I will gather myself around my faith, for light does not the darkness most fear. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours. They are my own, and I am never broken. Poverty stole my golden shoes, but it didn't steal your laughter. And heartache came to visit me, but I knew it wasn't ever after. We will fight, not out of spite, but for someone must stand up for what's right. Because where there's a man who has no voice, there ours shall go singing. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours, they are my own, and I am never broken. In the end, only kindness matters. I will get down on my knees and I will pray. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours, they are my own, and I am never broken. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours, they are my own. We are never broken. We are God's eyes, God's hands, God's mind. We are God's eyes, God's hands, God's heart. We are God's hands, God's hands. We are God's hands. And when you're ready, if you haven't already, just bring your awareness back to the here and now and open your eyes. I'd like to leave you with this quote from one of our books of the month, 7,000 Ways to Listen by Mark Nepo. He says this: I seem to be missing the slide, but he says, Because the mind is a hungry tiger that can never be satisfied, that which is timeless swims in and out of our hands, bringing us forward into places we wouldn't go. So listening to what we're not yet aware of involves silencing the tiger and keeping our hands open so we can feel when something timeless moves through us. It's never too late to be who you came here to be. Peace, harmony, joy, love. Do whatever you can, wherever you can, to lend a hand, and doing so with love. So I'd like to offer you our affirmation today. And that is, love guides my hands in divine right action. I'll say that again. Love guides my hands in divine right action. So now, this is our time for conscious and mindful giving to support where you have been spiritually fed. And I hope that the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta has done that and continues to do that for you. So all donations will be gratefully received through our PayPal on our website, which is www.cslpv.org. And if you'd like to join me in our offertory affirmations, I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. And together we say, I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So please go out and enjoy your day, giving with love. Namaste.